Hi, today I'm going to show you how to install a zipper and a pair of shorts. It's a really intimidating technique for a lot of people, but it shouldn't be. For this demonstration, I'm going to skip ahead a few steps. Normally I would have you work on the pockets first, but I'm going to skip ahead and go straight to the zipper fly and we'll get started. So you'll have your pieces cut out and you'll have these two little rectangles at the crotch. So you will want to line them up and make your marks. The Speeltijd pattern has a mark right here and you'll want to mark that. And then what you'll want to do is we will pin this and then we will sew up the crotch to the mark, reinforced right here, and then go straight up in a base stitch. So when you're at the sewing machine, all you have to do is move your settings to the longest stitch, and then that will act as your basting stitch. So I will be right back with that. Stitch length at the longest that my machine allowed, straight up to the top of the shorts. And then I pressed it open for good measure. So we will want to place our shorts face down on the table and then take your zipper. I have a very large one. It can be larger than you would normally use for this project. This is what I have on hand. You want to place it right side down on the zipper section of your shorts. You want the left edge of the zipper to line up with the basted center seam and the metal zipper stop to end just above the mark in the reinforced stitches. Just like that. And you'll have extra at the top. I have a lot extra at the top, and that's no big deal. So then you will pin your zipper to just this extra fly material. So then when we pin it, we'll pin it, and then when it's connected only to the fly, we will sew down the right side of the zipper to this extra little flap only, without touching the main body of the shorts. We're back from the sewing machine, having sewn to the right of the zipper. And the Speeltijd shorts comes with an optional zipper fly. It's a rectangular piece. You will want to fold it in half right side out and press, and then you'll want to serge or zigzag around these raw edges. For the sake of this demo, I did not do that, but you should if you are regularly washing these shorts. And then you will want to line that up with the edge of the zipper, just like that, and then sew right down there. And I will sew that and come right back. We just ran to the sewing machine and sewed right down the raw edge or the serge side of the fly guard with the folded edge free. And now this is where the magic starts to happen. You will want to take your zipper and your fly guard and just flip it over, just like that. And then I will finger press. And look how neat that is. And then you'll even see the fly guard peeking out from behind the zipper. And then let's run a line of top stitching right down this edge to keep everything in place. We've top stitched. And now we're going to flip the whole thing over. Just like this. And then make sure that this other flap that you have not used before is laying flat on the table. And then fold it all along that center basting seam that you did right away in the beginning. And let's move the fly guard out of the way. And if you feel more comfortable, you can even pin it back out of the way. But now, we are going to attach the zipper to the other flap by sewing down just to the left of the zipper teeth. And let's sew that and then we'll be back. We have just sewn to the left of the zipper teeth, attaching the zipper to the flap on the opposite side. And then we can let the fly guard just lay flat again. And now, let's open this all up. And we'll notice that everything, if we lay the zipper right side up, we'll notice that everything sort of hangs out to the side. It's not even in the center, it's off to the side a little bit. And that's great, because now we will do the decorative top stitching that you see on any pair of jeans. So we will top stitch down and then make the little curve. And when we top stitch, we want to make sure, this is a good point to make, we want to make sure that the fly guard is out of the way, at least for the top. So what I like to do is I like to push it out of the way and pin it to the left side while I make the straight section, while I sew this, and then I will cut my thread and I will move the fly guard over and then attach it to the bottom. So what? I'll show you from the back. So for the straight section, I will sew straight with the fly guard out of the way, and then I'll move it back and then make the little hook at the bottom. So let's go to the machine and do that. We are back from sewing our top stitch in the J shape, and that attaches the zipper to the right side of the shorts. And now we would go and pick the basting stitches out, and then we will test our zipper. And it works, and then you have the fly guard. So then what you would do to finish up the shorts is you would assemble the back half, any pockets on the back, and then you would add your waistband. And at the step where you add your waistband is the step where you cut your zipper. You don't want to cut your zipper before, because let's say your zipper stops here and then your zipper pull accidentally goes up and off, and then you've done all that hard work for nothing. So keep your zipper intact with the comically large, long tails until you are ready to actually attach your waistband to your zipper. And then when you sew that waistband on, then you can clip off any extra and everything is nice and secure.